see. There. Let's do really. I told them when they put this up, I said, when I fall off the platform, not if I fall off the platform, but when I fall off the platform, you need to have me a soft place to land. And I'll be darned. All this is country. We'll start right out. Now we're back in the front of the book. Start right out with property types. There are three kinds of property we're going to be talking about for the next 3 days. All commercial stuff. Retail, industrial, and office. There is a missing component. What is it? Multifamily property, residential property. Excuse me? No. Self-storage is what? It's a business. Did you hear me say that? Self-storage is a business. Okay? You can buy a business if you want to, but I don't know anything about self-storage. The business, I know a lot about the real estate side of self-storage, but that's not what you have to know if you're buying a self-storage deal, right? You have to know that business. And if you know that business better than the 5 biggest investors in self-storage in this country, you can compete with them. But they've got more money than you do. They buy the best property. They can run you out of town if they decide to by lowering their prices. They can. They own the bulk of the inventory. Oops. How do I turn it back on, Stu? Oh, I know. That's right. Good for you. Okay. I'm not trying to discourage it. When self-storage first became popular, I was heavily into doing self-storage deals. But that was a very long time ago. It was 1980s. And now the business really is dominated by big players, and it's hard to compete with it. And it is a completely different business than a real estate investment business. And so I prefer not to get into other people's business. And I've been doing this for so long, and not going to learn new tricks. So we're going to talk about these 3 things: retail, industrial, and office. The first one is retail. And we'll go really fast through this, and then we'll slow down and do examples and so forth, so don't worry. This is a breakdown of retail property as the ICSC, the International Council of Shopping Centers, will tell you about. Shopping centers are broken into sub-regional, super-regionals, 1 million square feet and up. Actually, most people today would say a super regional is 2 or 3 million square feet or up. Regional, community shopping center, typically neighborhood shopping centers, typically anchored by grocery stores. Strip centers, and they don't, although ICSC doesn't talk about them, we will. The strip centers and freestanding centers, like a freestanding Target, a freestanding Walmart, and so forth. And specialty or theme centers, little neighborhood, C-stores with a few extra shops and so forth. Okay, we will concentrate. How many of you have $100 million extra dollars? Okay, nobody has. We were hoping to get at least one guy with $100 million. No, they're in the timeshare thing. Actually, some of them would be. Could be. Lost my train of thought. We're going to talk about fairly simple retail situations because, first of all, if you've never bought one before, you'll start off probably with a simpler situation than a $300,000 or $500,000 center. And everything that applies to the little situations also applies to the big situations. Here's what we call a strip center. They call it a strip center because it's what? Some people say, okay, that's a good answer. It's in a straight line. Anybody else have a different opinion? I'm sorry? I didn't hear him. Yeah, just one long, that's kind of what he says, one long strip. Okay. Hey, turn the sound on and off to confuse you. I'll repeat the answers so that everybody hears them. If you have an artery, you know, whether